Welcome to Foxborough High School, Foxborough baseball field for a matchup between the visiting All-Lorraine Tigers and the home Foxborough Warriors. After a few days of rain, we're ready to play ball here. Field's in great shape. We got Tim Chaney on the mound throwing to Kevin McCarthy. Going around the infield quickly, Darryl Giannetti at first, Greg Timpanik at second, Chip Rodenbush at short, and Mike Swanton at third. All right, Tim's getting set to throw the first pitch, and here it comes to the plate. Low ball one. Batter for OA is Capo Bianco, playing right field. Tim's set, comes to the plate. Right on the corner, strike one. Comes even with the count at 1-1. Tim's last start was over in Stoughton. We beat them 4-2 in a one-hitter. Comes to the plate again. Foul ball out of play to the right. Tim's ahead of the count 1-2 here. Continuing with the Foxborough defense, we've got Mike Pine in left, Kenny Goodwin in center, and Mike Sweeney in right. All right, Tim's set. Comes to the plate, 1-2, away, ball two. Tried to tease him a little there with an off-speed pitch. All right, Tim's looking in for the sign, towing the rubber, goes into his windup and the pitch. A little high and away, ball three. Got a full count here. All right, Tim's set, starts his windup, comes to the plate. Strike three. Bowls him away in the outside corner. Nice pitch. All right, second batter for OA is the second baseman, O'Kane. Another right-handed hitter. All right, Tim gets a sign, starts his windup. He fakes a bunt, pitch right over the plate, strike one. Well, Tim certainly has his control today. He's hitting the corner as well. Getting ready, gets the sign, starts the windup and the pitch. Ground ball foul down the third baseline. Tim's way ahead of the count here, 0-2. Might see something off speed and away here. Foxborough's coming into this game with a 5-4 record, 3-3 in the league. They're coming off 2 wins in a row against Wayland and a league win against Stoughton. All right, Tim's looking in. Gets his sign, comes to the plate. Oh, high and away. See if O'Kane would chase it, and he sat. 1-2 count. Chaney's still ahead on the count here. Starts his motion. Foul ball. O'Kane wasted a good pitch down low and away. O'Kane's hanging tough with a 1-2 count. This situation, Chaney could come in with anything. Way ahead. He starts his motion, comes to the plate. Ball's low. Kane's got the count even, 2-2. A little early, it was a sunny, bright day. We got a little cloud cover here. I don't look like friendly clouds. We're not going to get any rain today. There's a line shot to right field. Sweeney's there, and he grabs it. It's 2 down for Foxborough. Coming to the plate for Oliver Ames is their shortstop, Gomes. Tim's throwing the ball well here in the first inning. He's right around the plate. Here he comes, starts. First pitch to Gomes, in the dirt, ball one. All right, we get set here. Tim looks in, starts his motion to the plate. On the corner, strike two. Oh, 1-1 count. My mistake. The pitch a little low. Counts 2-1. Tim slings that ball from the left side, the only lefty Foxborough has in its pitching staff. Very effective. Here's the pitch. Foul ball down the third base sign, evens up the count, 2-2. All right, Tim fixes up the mound, toes the rubber. Looks in for the sign for McCarthy. Starts his motion into the plate. A little high and away. Counts full on Gomes. There's 2 outs, nobody on here in the top of the first inning. All right, here's the payoff pitch. Gomes hits it, pop up second base. Tim panics under it and grabs it for the third out. Cheney has a good inning, 1-2-3, 2 flyouts and a strikeout. So after the first half of inning, 0-0 and Foxborough coming to bat. All right, here we are at the bottom of the first inning. Nunes is on the mound for Oliver Ames. Appears to have a good fastball, but we'll see what he does when a batter's up there. Foxborough lineup is Goodwin, Tim Panic batting second, Cheney batting third, Swanton in the cleanup spot, Greeley DHing batting fifth, McCarthy catching batting sixth, Pine the left fielder, Janetti at first, and Rodenbush at shortstop. All right, we're all set for the first pitch here. Nunes goes into the motion, comes to the plate. Goodwin fouls one off. Catcher grabbed it, strike one. This appears that Nunes has a strong fastball to the plate. We'll see if he's got any junk to mix in there. Second pitch, up high, ball one. All right, Kenny's got the count even at 1-1. Big advantage to get the leadoff guy on here. All right, Nunes comes to the plate. Line shot. Oh, nice grab by the shortstop. Kenny couldn't have hit that one any harder. Appeared to be over Gomes' head, and he was able to elevate and pull it down. It was a nice grab out there. All right, batting second for Foxborough is Greg Panic, second baseman. Greg's been crushing line drives all over the field for the high school this year. All right, here's the pitch to the plate. A little high, ball one. Greg's got a quick back, and he's quick around the bases. All right, Nunes starts his motion. The pitch, foul back, out of play. Greg got a good cut at that ball and just missed it and fouled it straight back. 1-1 count. All right, Nunes looks in, gets a sign, starts his motion. A little wiggle on that one. Tim Panic popped it up, shortstop calls for it, and puts it away. 2 out for Foxborough, both balls hit to the shortstop. Up to the plate now comes Tim Cheney. Tim's been absolutely crushing the ball. He's a couple home runs in the season, and I don't have the stats, but my guess would be he leads the team in RBIs too. Tim, a right-handed hitter, throws left. right, looks out to the mound. The pitch is coming in. Fastball in the corner, strike one. Nice pitch by Nunes. That one's going to be tough to hit if he puts it there on every pitch. All right, Nunes looks in, starts his motion to the plate, and here comes the pitch. Little away. 1-1 count. All right, with the 1-1 count, Nunes comes to the plate. Curveball there. Nice pitch, strike two. One-two count to Cheney. Nunes starts his motion, comes to the plate. Tim hits one out the short. Gomes picks it up, throws it over first, and the side's retired. So after one full inning, we've seen 6 hitters, and 6 hitters been down. The score is all the Ames 0, Foxborough Warriors 0. Okay, McCarthy throws the ball on second. Goes around the infield. We start the top of the second inning with no score. Cleanup hitter for all the Ames is Bloom. It's DHing for OA. Big kid, looks like he has a little power. All right, Tim gets himself all set in the mound. Gets a sign, comes to the plate. And the first pitch of the second inning is a called strike. Tim's a quick worker out there. Gets a sign, starts his motion. Cheney to the plate. Oh, change up right on that outside corner. Have Bloom off balance there. All he could do was take it. Tim's way ahead on the count now, 0-2. Starts his windup, comes to the plate. Fastball just misses high and away. 1-2 count to all the Ames cleanup hitter. All right, McCarthy puts down the sign. Cheney starts his motion, comes to the plate. Bloom fouls it off right into the plate. Cheney stays ahead of the count, 1-2. 1-2 pitch to the plate. Here it comes. Strike 3 called. Beautiful pitch. Right on the outside corner. If Bloom went for it, I don't think he would have gotten it anyways. Cheney's got the ball right where he wants it going today. All right, 5th batter for all the Ames is Case, the left fielder. Cheney starts his motion, comes to the plate. Called strike 1. Cheney just put a fastball right down the middle. Case looked at it. Cheney gets a sign. 0-1 pitch to the plate. Nice changeup away. Case swings and waves at it. 0-2 count. 0-2 here. They could come back with anything they want. McCarthy gives a sign out to Cheney. Starts his motion. Comes to an 0-2 count. Strike 3. Beautiful pitch. Breaking ball down. Looks like a little foul tip there. McCarthy made a nice job of grabbing it. It's 2 down. The 6th spot for all the Ames is Duggan, the first baseman. Left-handed hitter. Imagine Tim's tough to face as being a lefty as he slings that ball from the side. Here he comes to the plate. Strike called. Tim's not wasting any effort out there. Looks in for the sign. Comes to the plate. Breaking ball in there. Strike 2. 0-2. Lefty up there. Should be able to move the ball wherever he wants. Here he comes. Strike 3. Nice pitch by Cheney. 3 strikeouts that inning. He's got 4 in the game. So after 1.5 innings, there's still no score with no base runners. Foxborough will be coming up. Ames takes his last warm-up pitch. Holmes fires the ball down to second base, and we're ready to start the bottom of the second. Leading off Foxborough is Mike Swanton, left-handed line drive power hitter for the Warriors. Mike's playing third base today. He's either 1A or 1B with Cheney out in the mound. Both of them sharing most of the starts and have been very effective. All right, Swanton gets into the box. Nunes gets a sign. Starts to wind up to the plate and the pitch. Fastball inside, ball 1. All right, Mike steps in. Nunes comes to the plate. Fastball, right down middle, strike 1. Mike taking a look at that, trying to gauge it. Gets back in the box, 1-1 count. Nunes gets a sign, comes to the plate. Breaking ball, Mike pounds it away down the first base line. Nunes ahead of the count here, 1-2. See if he comes back with his curveball here. All right, the 1-2 pitch to the plate. There's that curveball. Mike just cranks that thing over the center fielder's head. His head is down. Mike's digging in for 2. He's in with the stand-up double. Mike absolutely laced that ball. Probably 380 out the center. The fence is 410, I believe. Can't even see that far. But Mike had to hit that 380 on the line. All right. Always appealing the play over at first base. The umpire calls him safe. All right, stepping to the plate now is Greeley. Greeley's DHing today. He's been sharing his time between third base and catcher. He's been a hot hitter for the Warriors. Here's the pitch. Fastball, and Greeley fouls it straight back. All right, Greeley's digging in the box. Nunes comes to the set, checks the runner at second, comes to the plate. Breaking ball down and away. Swanton easily gets over to third base. All right, 1-1 count. The runner's out there for Greeley to drive him in. Nunes stays in the stretch. Comes to the set, checks the runner at third, comes to the plate. Fastball in the outside corner, strike 2. All right, 1-2 count. Greeley wants some contact here. Make something happen with the runner on third base. All right, Nunes to the stretch and to the plate. Fouls another fastball back. Count remains at 1-2. All right, Mike readies himself at the plate. Nunes comes in for the sign. Comes to the stretch. And to the plate. Breaking ball a little bit away. 2-2 count on Greeley. Right side of the infield is drawn in. Shortstop remains back. Nunes to the plate. Greeley fouls another one back. Third baseman is up on the grass too. Count remains 2-2. Nunes working hard out there. Checks the run over at third, comes to the set. Pitch to the plate. Strike 3 called. Nice pitch right in the outside corner at the knee. One down for the Warriors. Kevin McCarthy's coming to the plate. Another strong line drive hitter. Pitch comes to the plate. Here's a shot into the gap, left center gap. That brings the run in easily. Kevin hits first, digging in for two, and he's going to have a stand-up double. There's a nice line shot right into the gap. Kevin was easily able to get into second base there, driving in the first run of the game as the Warriors take a 1-0 lead. Holmes goes out to talk to Nunes, coming back to the plate, and Mike Pine is digging at the plate. Pine, another left-handed hitter, playing left field. Another sweet swinging line drive hitter. All right, pitch comes in. Pine drives one down to second base, picks it up, throws it over first. He moves the runner over to third base. Pine hit that ball right in the nose, but right at the second baseman. McCarthy moved over to third. Now we got two down with the runner in third, and Darryl Giannetti comes to the plate. Darryl digs in, playing first base. Big, strong kid. He gets hold of the ball. It's flying. All right. Nunes comes to the plate with his breaking ball. It's away. Ball gets behind the catcher. McCarthy coming in. And he's safe underneath the tag. Good hustle by McCarthy coming to the plate. He tried to start Giannetti off with the breaking ball, and it bounced in the dirt. Nothing the catcher could do. As soon as that hit the dirt and the breaking ball spun away from him, McCarthy hustled in with Foxborough's second run. All right, Darryl's up there with 2 outs and nobody on now. Nunes in the windup, comes to the plate. Fastball a little low. Giannetti's ahead of the count, 2-0. Right here, Darryl should be looking for a pitch he absolutely loved to kill. Nunes comes to the plate. Fastball, and Giannetti crushes that one up the middle. Base hit. Nice shot by Giannetti. See advantage of getting ahead of the count, 2-0. You can sit on that fastball and just drive it. All right, the ninth batter for the Warriors, Chip Rodenbush, another left-handed hitter, playing shortstop. Chip's got very good back control, very fast out of that box. Pitch to the plate. Chip tries to lay one down, just goes foul.
Amigo.
One strike count. All right, Nunes looks in for the sign. Comes to the set, checks the run over first, and comes to the plate. Fastball at the knees, strike two. All right, Nunes has the advantage here, 0-2. Giannetti's on at first, not a threat to steal. Pitcher looks in, comes to the set, into the plate. Pitch is low. All right, Rodenbush has a 1-2 count, 2 down. He's got the hole over on the right side with the first baseman holding. Nunes to the plate, throws that knuckleball, knuckle curve. It's a little inside, 2-2 count. All right, Chip work it back to even. Nunes set, checks the runner, comes to the plate. Rodenbush puts it out in the air to left field. Left field is underneath it and grabs it for the third out. Well, Foxborough hit the ball hard that inning. 3 hits, they came across with 2 runs. So at the end of 2 innings, Foxborough leads 2-0. All right. Cheney's finishing his warm-ups. McCarthy throws it down to second, and we're ready to start the 3rd inning. Foxborough with the 2 runs in the bottom of the 2nd, take a 2-0 lead here. Tim's been working well here. He's been hitting his spots, working quickly, keeping the Oliver Ames batters off balance. Up is to start the 3rd inning is Suave, the center fielder for the Tigers. All right, Tim gets a sign. He comes to the plate. First pitch, outside, ball 1. All right, Tim looks in, gets a sign. Cheney to the plate. Just a little low, ball 2. Suave to center field. It looks like he's got some speed. Swinging the bat back and forth. Cheney starts his motion, comes to the plate. There's a line drive to the left center gap. Cut off by Pine, and Suave starts the inning with a base hit. First base runner for the OA Tigers. Solid base hit. Batting 8th for the Foxborough Ames Tigers is Sheedy, the third baseman. Sheedy with the lefty. He's got a nice move over to first base. Janetti's holding the runner there. Cheney looks in, gets a sign from McCarthy, comes to his set, looks over to first, starts the motion to the plate, lays down a bunt, some foul territory, and Swanton's in there to make sure it stays foul. Nice hustle by Swanton to come in and make sure that ball remained foul. It's an 0-1 count to Sheedy. Tim's doing a little maintenance on the mound. All right, toes the rubber. Eyes into the plate to get the sign from McCarthy. Comes to the set, checks the runner over at first, and comes to the plate. Fastball away, McCarthy throws down, and Suave back in there. Pitch was a little up and away, 1-1 count. All right, Sheedy gets back into the box. 1-1 count. Tim looks in for the sign, checks the run over first, and Cheney to the plate. Little high, ball 2. All right, Tim's got a 2-1 count in the hitter here. Gets his sign, checks the run over first, comes to the plate. He's in a bunt there, foul backwards. McCarthy made a nice effort to get the ball in the air, but he wasn't getting that one. Kevin has stepped in to catch here in a situation where they needed him, and he's doing a fine job behind the plate. Not a natural catcher, but a good athlete all the way around. The team needed a catcher to step up, and Kevin did the job. All right, Cheney looks over to first, comes to the plate. Nice pitch down and away, fouled off into the parking lot. Evens the count at 2-2. This could be a good pitch to run, but it's tough to get the jump off the lefty. All right. Tim looks in for the sign, checks the runner at first, Cheney to the plate. Nice pitch, strike 3. Got him looking. First out's always the big one in the inning. That's Cheney's fifth strikeout of the afternoon. Come to the plate now is the catcher Holmes, 9th hitter for the Foxborough Ames Tigers. All right, Suave takes his lead off at first. Cheney comes in for the sign, checks the runner at first, comes to the plate. Fastball on the outside corner, strike 1. All right, Tim ahead of the count, 0-1. Looks in for the sign, looks at the runner at first, comes to the plate, the runner is going. McCarthy gets it, throws it down. A stolen base. Suave got a pretty good jump there. Not much Kevin could do behind the plate. All right, pitch was a ball. Get a 1-1 count. Runner on second, 1 out. Here in the top of the 3rd inning. All right, Cheney gets a sign, checks the runner at second. The 1-1 pitch to the plate. Swings it a pitch down and away. Ball gets to the backstop. Runner scoots over to third base. There's a breaking ball, just hitting the dirt and spun away. Holmes swung at it, so it's strike 2. With one out, Foxborough is bringing its infield halfway in. Ball hit directly at them. They'll come to the plate. If they have to move for it, they'll get the out at first. All right, Holmes digs in. Cheney comes to the set, comes to the plate. Fastball gets him, strike 3. All right, the infield could back out now. 2 outs. The leadoff hitter, Capobianco, comes to the plate. Capobianco brought the count in the first inning to a full count and then struck out. As Cheney has 6 Ks on the afternoon here. All right, 2 outs. Cheney's going back to the windup. Here he comes to the plate. Nice pitch, strike 1. I believe that was his breaking ball there. Takes a little off and the ball dips. All right, Cheney gets the sign to the plate. Foul ball down the third base line. Tim's way ahead of the count here, 0-2 to the leadoff hitter, Capobianco. All right, 2 outs, runner at third base. 0-2 count on the batter. Tim can throw just about anything here in his arsenal. You don't want to make it too good in the 0-2 count. All right, looks and gets a sign from McCarthy. Starts his windup. The 0-2 pitch to the plate. Fastball popped up to right field. It's fading away. Foul ball. Long run for Sweeney over there as the ball bounces foul. Count remains at 0-2. All right, Tim climbs back in the hill, toes the rubber. Looks in for the sign from McCarthy. Runner leads off at third base. Tim starts his motion, comes to the plate. Pitch a little low, ball 1. Good 0-2 pitch there. Had the batter thinking, held back on it. Counts at 1-2 now. All right. Cheney gets a sign, the motion to the plate. Off-speed pitch away. Count runs to 2-2. I don't think Tim wanted that pitch as a strike, setting him up for this one right here. This is the pitch you want on a 2-2 count. Runner leads off at third base. Tim to the plate. Fastball down and away, and Capobianco pounds it away. It's a foul ball. Count remains at 2-2, 2 down. All right, Cheney looks in for the sign. Comes to the motion. Tim to the plate. Fastball fouled straight back. Count remains 2-2. Good battle here between the leadoff hitter and Cheney on the mound. All right, he looks in for the sign. McCarthy gives it to him. Starts his motion. Runner leads off at third. Tim comes to the plate. The change up away again. All right, the count's full here. They get 2 open bases. Still got to work the hitter hard here. All right, 2 down, full count. Cheney starts his motion into the plate. Fastball down and away, gets him, strike 3. Nice pitch by Cheney there, put him away. After 2.5 innings, score remains Foxborough 2, Ames 0. All right, Holmes calls for the ball in as Nunes takes his West warm-up pitch. Holmes chucks the ball down to second base as we're ready to start the bottom of the 3rd inning. Leading off of Foxborough is Kenny Goodwin, leadoff hitter. Hit a line shot at the shortstop to start the game. Last inning, the 3 line drives hit out in the field, 2 in the gap. Warriors are looking to keep this going. All right, Nunes looks in for the sign. Goodwin digs in, and the first pitch of the bottom of the third, fastball straight in, which Goodwin fouls straight back. All right, Nunes with the 0-1 count, comes to the plate. Fastball, Goodwin hits that on the line. That one the shortstop can't get. Goodwin starts off the inning with a base hit. All right, coming to the plate is Tim Panik. He popped up to the shortstop in the first inning. See if Coach McCarthy puts on a play here. Goodwin has good speed at first base. Leads off. Nunes comes to the set. Goodwin going, pitches a strike one, and the throw down, and Goodwin's safe. Steals second base. All right, Tim Panik has a runner out in scoring position here. No outs, 0-1 count. All right, Nunes looks in for the sign, checks the runner at second, comes to the set, comes to the plate. Tim Panik lays a bunt down the first base line, and it just rolls foul. With the 2-0 lead here, every run is big. So Foxborough is playing to move the runner up. Tim Panik falls behind the count, 0-2. All right, Goodwin gets set at second base. Nunes looks in for the sign, comes to the set, checks the runner at second, comes to the plate. Fastball up high, Tim Panik takes it. It's a 1-2 count to Greg. All right, Greg digs in. Nunes to the set, checks the runner, checks him again, comes to the plate, throws that little wiggle, hits a flare, and it drops. Goodwin gets over to third base as Tim Panik drops one out into center field for a base hit. So we got Foxborough runners at first and third with no outs. And coming up is number 3 hit, Tim Cheney. Tim certainly could help himself here with a base hit.
Come on, Timmy.
Oh, runners at first and third, no outs. We'll see if Foxborough puts on a play here. I would expect Tim Panik to be going. Nunes comes to the set, checks both runners, comes to the plate. Tim Panik goes. The throw goes down to third, and Goodwin gets back easily. Tim Panik steals second base. Runners at second, third now, no outs. Base hit here will break this game open a little. Nunes checks in, comes to the set, looks at the runners, comes to the plate. Fastball, Cheney takes a cut, strike one. All right, Cheney's got an 0-2 count. Nunes comes to the plate, the breaking ball, up and away, ball one.
Come on, Timmy.
All right, 1-2 count on Cheney here. Nunes at the set and to the plate. Fastball, Cheney hits it down the line, fair ball, base hit. This should bring both runs in. In comes Goodwin, and behind him is Tim Panik. Cheney takes a big turn at first and sits there with a single. 2 RBIs. Time is out as the Oliver Ames coach goes to the mound to talk to Nunes. That was a line shot right down the line. The only concern we had is the ball stayed fair, and it bounced probably 1.5 feet into fair territory. As Cheney knocks in 2. Foxborough seems to be sitting on Nunes' fastball here. And they've been hitting rope after rope out there. All right, coach leaves the field. Nunes stays on the mound. Up to the plate comes Mike Swanton. Mike doubled over the center fielder's head his first time up on an absolute rocket. All right, Swanton digs in. Nunes comes to the set, checks the runner over first, comes to the plate. The runner goes. Swanton swings, the throw down, And Cheney's in there safely. Stolen base for Tim.
Another run in.
All right, another runner in scoring position for a Foxborough hitter. Swanton, a line drive hitter. Fielders are playing deep. Noons to the stretch. Comes to the plate. Throws his curveball, breaks inside. 1-1 count to Swanton. All right, Swanton digs in. Noons gets a sign. Checks the runner out at second. And comes to the plate. Pop up. Shortstop calls for it. And he puts it away. 1 down for the Warriors. Cheney remains out at second base with 1 down. And up to the plate comes Mike Greeley. I'm sorry. Thinking of his father. To the plate comes Brendan Greeley. All right. Brendan looking to pick up the runner at second. Noons comes to the set. Into the plate. Fastball away. Brendan took a tough breaking ball for a called third strike his first time up. He's ahead of the count here, 1-0. Pitch comes to the plate. Brendan fouls one into the Foxborough bench. All right, count 1-1. Cheney leading off a second. Noons coming in for a sign. Gets it, comes to the set, checks the runner at second. Checks him again. Comes to the plate. Fastball down and away. Brendan is up in the count, 2-1. Brendan's been a hot hitter for the Warriors. Has good power. All right, Noons to the set, comes to the plate. Fastball in. Brendan goes ahead of the count, 3-1. Good hitter's pitch here. Noons has to come in. Comes to the set. Comes to the plate. Fastball down and away, and Greeley waits him out and takes the walk. That puts runners at first and second with 1 out. Kevin McCarthy comes to the plate. Kevin's first time up. He had a line shot into the left center field gap for a double. Driving in Swanton for the first Foxborough run. His runners at first and second. Noons comes to the plate. Both runners are going. Throw goes down to third. And he is safe. He slides around the tag. Double steal for the Warriors. Puts runners at second and third with 1 out. First pitch was a ball to McCarthy. All right, Noons gets a sign. Comes to stretch. Comes to the plate. Fastball, McCarthy puts it in the air. This could be a run. Cheney's tagging over third. He draws the throw. The ball comes through, and the runners remained at second and third. McCarthy flied out to center field, to left field. All right, 2 down for the Warriors. Runners remain in scoring position, second and third. Mike Pine comes to the plate. Mike hit the ball hard to the second baseman his first time up. Got a force play. Noons is in the windup now with 2 outs. Comes to the plate. Fastball down low, ball 1. All right. Noons toes the rubber, gets a sign, starts his motion, comes to the plate. Fastball low again, 2-0 count. 2-0, runners in scoring position. Mike should be looking just for his pitch here. All right, we're all set. The pitch comes to the plate. Mike rips one down the right field line, drops in. That ball's going all the way to the fence. 1 run is in, second run's coming in. Pine's crossing second, coming over to third. There'll be no throw as Pine has a stand-up triple. Pine picks up 2 RBIs and a line shot down the right field line. When Nunes has fallen behind the count, he has not been effective. The Foxborough Scissors have just been sitting back on that fastball and hitting line shots. All right, with a runner at third and 2 outs, Darryl Janetti comes to the plate. Darryl singled up the middle his first time. All right, Nunes in the stretch, comes to the plate. Fastball down and away. All right, Janetti digs in. Nunes comes to the set, and he comes to the plate. Fastball, Janetti hits it on the nose to shortstop. Gomes picks it up, fires it over to first base, and the side's retired. Foxborough picks up 4 more runs in the third inning. After 3 full, it's the Warriors 6 and the Tigers 0. All right. Tim taking his last warm-up, comes to the plate. McCarthy throws it down a second, and we're ready to start the 4th inning. Tim, after giving a leadoff hit in the 3rd inning, struck out 3. Has 7 strikeouts on the afternoon. All right, Tim's going to be facing the number 2 hitter here, the second baseman, O'Kane. O'Kane flew out to right field in the 1st inning. All right, Tim looks in, gets a sign, Cheney to the plate. Another fly ball right field. Sweeney backs up, he's under it. Ball right in his glove, out number 1. Sweeney doing a good job out in right field. A 1 pitch, 1 out in the top of the 4th inning. Tim's got the 7 strikeouts, but I think he'll take those 1 pitch outs over that. Up to the plate is the number 3 hitter, the shortstop, Gomes. Gomes popped up to second base his first time up. All right, Cheney set, comes to the plate, pitches away, ball 1. All right, Tim looks in, gets a sign, starts his motion, comes to the plate. Pitches up and away, ball 2. Cheney falls behind the count 2-0. He hasn't fallen behind too many hitters here. All right, gets a sign, starts his motion, comes to the plate, throws a fastball by him, strike 1. 2-1 count to the number 3 hitter, Gomes. All right, Cheney fixes his hat out there, looks in, gets a sign, starts the windup, comes to the plate, fastball just away, ball 3. 3-1 pitch to Gomes. That one didn't miss the corner by much. All right, with the 3-1 count, Cheney comes to the plate. Line drive. That one's going to drop for a base hit. Pine picks it up, gets it back into the infield. Gomes starts off the 4th inning with a base hit. Oh, I'm sorry. With 1 down, Gomes singles. Up to the plate comes the DH cleanup hitter, Bloom. All right, Cheney will pitch from the stretch here with the runner on first, 1 down. Looks in, gets a sign, comes to the set, checks the runner, and comes to the plate. Pitches on the outside corner, strike 1. Beautiful pitch by Tim there. All right, Tim gets comfortable out there, gets a sign, comes to the set, checks the runner over first, comes to the plate. Breaking ball into the dirt, gets by, Gomes goes over to second base. There's 1 down here. There's a runner in scoring position. As the clean up hitter is at the plate. 1-1 count. All right, Cheney looks in. Gomes takes his lead off of second base. Tim checks him out there, and he comes to the plate. Pitches down the dirt. Nice stop on McCarthy. Count goes to 2-1. All right. Cheney looks in, gets a sign, comes to the set, comes to the plate. Fastball, strike 2. That evens the count up 2-2. 1 out, runner on second base. All right, Tim looks in for the sign, comes to the set, checks the runner. Cheney to the plate. Change up away. Count is now full. All right, Bloom here is looking for the payoff pitch. Cheney gets the sign, comes to the set. Here it comes. Fastball, Cheney pounds it on the ground. He's going to get a base hit. Infield base hit. Swanton came over to try to cut it off. It was slowly hit. Wasn't able to get to it. And then Roddenbush got it. It was too late to make the throw. Base hit for Bloom. Gomes moves over to third base. So we have runners at first and third with 1 out. And up to the plate comes Case. Case is the left fielder. He struck out his first time up in the second inning. All right, Cheney looks in for the sign. Checks the runners at first and third. Comes to the plate. A little away, ball 1. All right, ground ball, double play would be good here. Infield's playing at double play depth. All right, the runners take the lead. Cheney comes to the plate. Breaking ball just outside, ball 2. All right, Tim is falling behind on the count here, 2-0. Runners at first and third, 1 out. All right, Cheney gets the sign, comes to the set, checks the runners, and comes to the plate. Runner at first, faked to go to second, stays at first. And it's ball 3 to the plate. 3-0 count here. All right, Cheney looks in, gets a sign, comes to the stretch. Tim comes to the plate. Fastball off the plate, ball 4. All right, that loads up the bases for Duggan, the first baseman. Duggan struck out his first time up to end the second inning. Infield remains at double play depth with a 6-0 lead, 1 down. Left-handed hitter. Tim is tough against the lefties. All right, looks in for the sign, gets it, comes to the set, comes to the plate. Change up, strike 1. Tim had him off balance on that pitch. Duggan swung at it, strike 1. All right, Tim looks in, comes to the set, all